Well, the abortion issue could play a big part in the upcoming election. An out-of-state pro-life group is doing its best to attract attention, and it looks like they are succeeding, at least in Sioux Falls. Unfortunately, their efforts are attracting the attention of some young children, and that means tough questions for parents. And we want to warn you, some of the pictures in this report may be upsetting to some. Here's KDLT's Sean Sullivan.
On a day like today, Phillips Avenue is full of people walking the streets or enjoying a little lunch outside. But many of these afternoon conversations are being interrupted by this.
The pro-choice trucks with the pictures of the fetuses have been going by, and not just once or twice, but probably about 20 or 30 times.
That's right. It's round two between Sioux Falls residents and an out-of-town pro-life group called Bioethical Reform. For some locals, these billboards are not welcome during an afternoon lunch with family.
Well, we're trying to have a pleasant lunch, and no matter what your view on abortion is, you have these very graphic images that are going by while you're trying to eat lunch, and it kind of detracts a little bit from a nice lunch here.
Besides interrupting lunch, others are worried about how to explain these images to young eyes.
They're pretty graphic, very graphic, especially for young children. I have a little girl that's 2, and I don't know how you would explain something like that to a young girl.
Well, certainly it could affect a child.
Connie Byrne-Olson is a mental health therapist at Sioux Valley Hospital. She says parents should be prepared for questions about the billboards.
I think, with these billboards, driving around Sioux Falls, it really is wise for parents to give some thought to how do I want to talk to my children.
And when explaining these sites, you may not want to hide the truth.
My belief is that we should always be honest with our children and straightforward.
Still, the group that is responsible for these billboards says they're only trying to get people to think, and explaining what the images are to youngsters is in the hands of the parents.
We firmly believe that a child's reaction is determined by the parent's reaction. A calm parent who gently explains to their child about hurt babies and how that's bad will have a calm child.
So the question lies with you. If you come across one of these, just how calm do you think you could remain? Sean Sullivan, KDLT News, Sioux Falls.
One more piece of advice from the folks at Sioux Valley Hospital: when talking to your kids, do it one-on-one.